You guys ready? We talk a lot about fighting for one more. You know, we're up against it again tonight. Okay, we want to fight for one more. When our best is needed is when we're going to be at our best. You guys have put a lot of time in to get to this point. A lot of time in the weight room, a lot of time in the summer. 6 a.m. workouts, book studies. Okay, but guess what, guys? We're not here to participate. We came to win. We came to get another 2 days together. You know, never take anything for granted. Every day you get to play with Maysville across your chest is a blessing. We got to fight for some more time together. Okay, this is our time. This is your time. Enjoy this. Soak it in a little bit. You know, we didn't become champions just this season, guys. The years that you guys have put into this, okay, not just with us as coaches, but you know, your youth league coaches, your parents. You guys were made champions, okay, not just from us, but all the years leading up to this. And that's what's allowing you to be great. That's what allowed you to win another district title. Okay, but I don't think we're done yet.
It's in my blood. I think I'm ready now to build this empire, take this city on the run. No stopping us, although it's dangerous. We can ignite the fight, a game of survival's won. I'll break it free. 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 I'll break it free.
Hey, quarters in tonight, Rich. Yeah! Yeah!
It's all or nothing. Out of the shadows and into the light. Everything I wanted, so close to touch. You are the reason I'm down for the fight. It's in my blood. I think I'm ready now to build this empire, take this city on the run. No stopping us, although it's dangerous. We can ignite the
You can't get a stop here. Keep fighting here. Keep fighting here, White.
I'll break it free. I'll break it free. I'll break it free. I'll break it free.
We gotta keep them out of the paint. They're only making layups. Hell, they've missed like half their layups. We're fine.
They had 15 points and a half.
They didn't do anything special.
We're not out of this, okay? We have a lot of fight left in us. We got to have a goal to go into the fourth quarter under 10. And we're going to have to fight like hell to do that. We do that, okay? I like our chances. Good, Gator! Yeah! Let's go! Under 10. Come on! We need ya! We need ya! Let's go! That's all! Yeah! Hey, we're built for this. We're built for this. Let's go win this thing. Let's go. That's it. That's it.
right there might be one of the gutsiest performances that we've ever had in a Maysville Panther uniform.
AVC Sports presents high school basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Patriots Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Doan Ford, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Lowe's Bargain Barn, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Patriot Stainless and Welding, Kokonis Furniture, Shriver's Pharmacy, Browning Auto Sales, and Custom RV Services and Repair.
Good afternoon and welcome to boys high school basketball regional tournament action as this afternoon Dave Brown's East District champs, the Maysville Panthers, face the Southeast District champ Warren in the Division II regional final here at the Convo on the campus of Ohio University. I'm Dave Hilliard along with my partner Richard Hall. We've got all the action right here on NASH Icon 98.5 and 107.9. as well as a video stream on our YRPtv YouTube channel, although due to OHSAA regulations, that means they've got their own stream that they're having people pay for. Our video cannot be live until the conclusion of this game, but Brett Klein, our director and all-around jack of all trades, makes sure as soon as the final horde sounds, that video will be available to you. And of course, Andrew Dunlap here running the camera as well. Richard, let's get right down to it. Two teams that have advanced to the Elite Eight. They both have good players. What are going to be the keys for these teams this afternoon?
Well, I'll tell you, if you're Maysville, you just got to come in and try to play your game. And you know they really kicked the door in the other night. They'd been here last year. They won their first game. Now they're in the regional final. They just got to come out and be relaxed and play. If you're Warren Local, on the other hand, they've been in this situation before. They made the state tournament about 10 or 11 years ago. So Blaine Maddox in his 25th season has been down this road before. So they're going to come in and try to play their type of game. So I think we're going to see quite a chess match today, Dave.
I think it's going to be interesting. Just the teams each have somebody that really gives the other team problems. Alex Bob's given everybody problems all year long. He's averaging almost 26 points per game, but came away from the game the other night against Tri-Valley very impressed with Trent Taylor for Warren and also Julian Stadelman. Both, they ran the pick and roll to perfection the other night, and I think that's something that's going to give Maysville a lot of problems in this basketball game tonight. And of course, Stadelman averaging 18, almost 19 points a game, Taylor at 17 a game. Those are the two main scoring threats that we'll see from Warren tonight. For the Panthers, they had 3 people score the other night, and that was it. But it was enough, Richard. They scored 50 points. Bob had 22. Watson went crazy in the second half. He had 18 points all in the second half. And then Gator Nichols had 10, and that was 50, which was what was needed because Bishop Hartley had 49.
Exactly. And you know, if you're Maysville today, you've just got to execute the fundamentals of basketball. You have to take care of the basketball, limit your turnovers. You certainly have to rebound the basketball because Warren is a very good rebounding team. And really, you want to control the tempo a little bit of this game. And you do that by making shots and offensive rebounding the basketball, which is what Maysville really needs to do today to give themselves a great opportunity to go to Dayton next week.
Well, this is my 9th broadcast of Maysville basketball, so I feel almost like the voice of the Maysville Panthers. But I think I can give a pretty good scouting report on the Panthers as well. And I think one of the things they've feasted on all year is their ability to create turnovers. And when they create turnovers, that seems to feed their offense, and then they start hitting threes, and the crowd gets involved, and all of a sudden they get on a big run, and that's been something that's been a characteristic of theirs all season. They had trouble getting to that run the other night, but finally in the second half they did put a run together, and I'll tell you what, the folks from Southtown, they got on their feet in the third quarter, and I think they stood the rest of the game. They pretty much willed the Maysville Panthers to victory. And, of course, it doesn't hurt that Alex Bob can throw in a three-point shot off the backboard as he's falling out of bounds here on the deep side to win the basketball game. So they were really fortunate. They had some things go their way finally in that second half, but they created a lot of those opportunities as well. I came away really impressed with Warren. Very nice. They have nice pieces. They do really, they execute offensively. The pick and roll, they just did outstanding the other night. And when they get ahead, Richard, they run the old triangle delay, and they kind of lull you to sleep with that, and then all of a sudden there's a back screen, they get a layup out of it. So they're a hard team to handle if they can get ahead in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they really are. And, they're going to do something defensively to probably try to take the ball out of Bob's hands and at least limit his touches. But, Maysville's used to that. They've seen that all year long. There's been a lot of people try to do that and not have much success with it. So if you're Maysville, I think they'll be fine in terms of attacking that defense once they understand what it is. But, they've got really good players. This is, we're to the point now where you throw all that out the window and you're going to play like you're going to play. You're not going to do a lot of things different. You're going to go out and play your game, and you're right. The Maysville fans, they've showed up again today. They're going to be excited. I think it's going to be a great basketball game.
Such a great crowd here. I mean, of course, Southtown, they've traveled well again, as well as Warren. They have a really nice crowd here as well. So it's going to be loud. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and it should be. It's the regional final, and the winner of this game gets to play in the state tournament, which that's something that, every coach and every player, you think about at the beginning of the season, and that's your goal. You want to end up at UD Arena this year. Now, Maysville, they have won 19 straight basketball games, and they lost to Malvern on June 2nd, and I have to bring this up. Malvern played at the 1 o'clock game here today against Harvest Prep in the regional final, and they suffered their first loss of the year as they were defeated 64-44 by Harvest Prep. And that ended a fantastic year for Malvern, and they beat the Panthers at Maysville, which I think that was a pretty good accomplishment. But since then, Maysville has not lost a game. And then, of course, on the other side, Warren, they have won 13 straight games, too. They lost a game to Marietta, I believe, was their last loss. So they've won 13 in a row themselves. And, of course, this time of year, the teams that are playing well, they're going to get to this point. So regional final, a trip to the state tournament on the line in this basketball game. And we have some sponsors for our game today, which we really appreciate. We have quite a few of them today. Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Lowe's Bargain Barn, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Patriot Companies, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Custom RV Service and Repair, Shriver's Pharmacy, Kokonis Furniture, Browning Auto Sales, and Luck 9 Pizza, and they are the sponsor of our player of the game. People rising to their feet because the clock is about ready to run out here on the pregame warm-ups, which means the national anthem and the starting lineups are coming up, and we will take a quick break, and we will be back to do the starting lineups and get this thing tipped off here from the Convo in Athens Regional Championship here in Region 7 on the line. You're watching and listening to boys high school regional tournament action on AVC Sports.
Are you still trying to find a car that fits your lifestyle? How about a dealership with a 5-star review? Look no further. Browning Auto Sales is driven by dreams and shifting expectations. They have friendly and honest service that is truly making every mile a memory. Located in South Zanesville, Ohio. Call or text today at 740-683-5835. You can also check them out on Facebook at Browning Auto Sales.
Come celebrate the All-American Holiday Sale at Kokonis Furniture and Mattress First. Hi, I'm Bo Kokonis. Right now, get unbeatable deals you don't want to miss. For a limited time only, enjoy up to 6 years 0% special financing, or pay with cash, check, or credit card and get a triple sales tax discount. You heard it right. That's a discount equal to 3 times the sales tax. Even get free delivery and setup with our gold purchase plans. Plus right now, save 30 or 40, even up to 70% off clearance items store-wide. You don't want to miss these savings at the All-American Holiday Sale at Kokonis Furniture and Mattress First.
At Custom RV Services and Repair, we understand that your adventures are as unique as your RV. That's why we offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, our dedicated team ensures your home on wheels is in top-notch condition, ready for the road ahead. Experience the difference with Custom RV Services and Repair. Give us a call today at 740-255-2207. Custom RV Services and Repair on Maysville Pike.
Custom Vehicles of Zanesville is the local spot for all car, truck, marine, and RV accessories. From remote starts, heated seats, stereo equipment, lift kits, WeatherTech products, tonneau covers, toolboxes, strobe lights, Rhino lightings, Z-Bart rust proofing, and undercoating. If it can be found online, they can get it. Stop by their showroom today and see how they can use their expertise to enhance your vehicle. Your local real truck preferred dealer. Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, 3619 Old Falls Road, customvehicleszan.com. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard and Richard Hall back. We're back at the Convo here in Athens. The regionals final getting ready to get underway as we have a almost capacity crowd, it feels like, here at the Convo today. Our starting lineups getting ready for this contest. Gator Nichols will be starting for the Panthers, a 5'10 sophomore. 5'11 senior Wesley Armstead is the second starter. Alex Bobb, a 6 foot senior. Number 4, a 6'5 sophomore Kane Rohrig. And a 6'2 sophomore Jordan Watson rounds out the starting lineup for the Maysville Panthers. For Warren, their 5 starters: a 6 foot junior Julian Stadelman, a 6'7 senior in Trent Taylor, a junior number 5 Chase Lapardis, a 5'10 junior Jacob Seeley, and a 6 foot junior number 34 Connor Berry rounds out the starting lineup for the Warren Warriors. Again, our sponsors today, we really appreciate all of our sponsors: Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Lowe's Bargain Barn, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Patriot Companies, Lock 9 Pizza, our player of the game sponsor, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Custom RV Service and Repair, Shriver's Pharmacy, Kokonis Furniture, and Browning Auto Sales, all sponsors of our basketball game here this afternoon. For those, when we get to the video portion of this, Maysville going to be wearing the home whites, Warren in the dark blue. And again, really interested to see in these matchups, Richard, how do they handle Alex Bobb? But how does Maysville handle the pick and roll from Trent Taylor and Julian Stadelman? That's going to be the key.
Well, you're right, Dave. We talked in pregame how Maysville typically switches the pick and roll. I'm not sure they can do that today. I'm sure Coach Brown and Coach Cox have talked about that, and they have a strategy to deal with that. Wouldn't surprise me if they didn't switch it and just fought underneath of that or over top of that to take that away at the low post. They cannot get caught with Gator Nichols trying to guard Taylor inside.
You can't switch a guard off onto Trent Taylor. And I will say, Trent's dad stopped by and talked to us here at our broadcast spot. We appreciate OU. They really have a nice spot for us, but Trent Taylor's dad stopped by, and he told me that was the best he felt that they had run the pick and roll was the other night against Tri-Valley. And I was very impressed with the way they executed. They did a very nice job, and they seem to get a lot of easy looks for Mr. Taylor inside. So I'm sure that's going to be the game plan again today. They'd like to get that lead and get into that triangle offense they like to run late in the game to just run some time and maintain possession. And I think Alex Bobb jumping center is a little bit outmatched in this one as he goes up against the 6'7 Taylor. But he's been the one that's jumped center for Maysville all season long, and it's going to continue today. And we're underway at the Convo, and it gets all the way down. Stadelman's got it, and he lays it up and in. And that's a quick bucket, less than 5 seconds into the game. Warren off to a 2-0 start in this one. Gator Nichols handles the ball for the Panthers, and he gets it into the offensive end. Seeley looks like he's got the assignment of guarding Bobb. Bobb got some national attention as he was on the Sports Center top 10 after that three-pointer that won the game the other night against Hartley. They get it to Bobb. He penetrates to the elbow, and it's knocked away. Skips it across to Armstead. Armstead, kind of the glue that holds this team together, does a lot of things for Maysville, and he's going to reset it. Lefty dribble, he tries to bounce it low to Rohrig, but now it's out to Watson. Three-pointer on the way, in and out for Watson. He can't keep the hot hand going that he had at the second half of that Hartley game Thursday night as he basically carried Maysville back into the game. Now Warren on offense. Seeley with the basketball. Out on the left wing to Stadelman. Here comes Taylor. Faked that pick and roll. Little slip instead of the screen. Armstead was fronting him down there. And they switch back off again. Now it's the bigger Rohrig that's guarding Taylor. Taylor spin move. Kicks it out to Seeley. Seeley gets rid of it. Over to Barry. Barry trying to reset the offense. Taylor comes out to get the basketball. He looks to take Rohrig. He might have got away with shuffling his feet, and his shot is short, and rebound is going to go to Jordan Watson. Here come the Panthers. Good defensive possession there. Didn't really let Taylor get off inside. And there's Gator Nichols going to the bucket, but he is fouled on the dribble, and that's the first foul of the game, Richard.
Yes, it is, and I really like the aggressiveness there of Gator Nichols taking the ball to the basket. I think Maysville has to be aggressive today and take it at Warren Local.
Well, that's what we noticed the other night. They started going more to the basket in the second half instead of, they kept getting forced farther away from the bucket. Armstead now on the dribble, gets it back to Bob. There's his first three-pointer, and it's an air ball. Watson saves it, and Taylor has it, and he throws it ahead to Seeley. Seeley catches it, lays it up and in, and that's 2 run-out buckets now for the Warren Warriors. Stadelman's got 2, Seeley's got 2. Maysville yet to get in the scoring column. 4-0, 5:49 to play. Nichols going to the bucket again, and he's going to get fouled again, and it looks like it's going to be on Barry again. And I think they did call it on Barry. And that is his second foul, team second. So right away, one of Warren's starters in a little bit of foul trouble here, 2 fouls early. Maysville inbounds to Rohrig. He gets it back to Nichols. Nichols going to go to the bucket again. He gets around, lays it up, no good. Partially blocked. And down comes Stadelman with the ball for the Warriors. Stadelman into the front court now, guarded by Armstead. He goes to his right hard. Armstead cuts him off. Nice job by Armstead defensively on the very slippery Stadelman. Taylor tries a spin move again, and they're going to call a foul this time on Rohrig. Taylor kept the ball, tried a spin move. Rohrig right with him, but did foul him on the way up.
Rohrig had great defensive position, Dave. If he doesn't swat at it, it's probably not a foul there. He just swatted at the last second.
Taylor, first free throw, no good. Stays 4-0 here with 5:04 to play in the first quarter. I will say one of the commonalities here of what Maysville has done, they get off to a slow start, and I believe Taylor went over the line there. And again, our free throw sponsor tonight is Browning Auto Sales. And neither free throw good, and I believe he did go over the line there as he attempted to go. He knew the shot was short. I think he was going for the rebound a little too quickly. Armstead into the front court, back to Nichols. I think Nichols, his whole idea is I'm going to take Barry to the bucket. He's done a good job of that. Armstead with a 3 in the corner. It's blocked by Stadelman. Nice job by Stadelman closing out on the shooter. Armstead either has to shot fake that one or get it off a little bit quicker.
Yeah, Warren has great length that Maysville hasn't seen for a while, so they will have to adjust to that.
Inbounded to Bob. He stops and pops from deep, and he's got it. That's his first bucket of the game. Alex Bob from deep, and had defensive pressure there with him, but he had enough space to get the shot off. Armstead falls down. Maysville does a nice job recovering. There's a 3-ball on the way from the wing from Barry, and he answers, and it's 7-3 Warren here in the early going. Gator Nichols takes Barry into the lane again. He gets around him. Scoop shot up and good. Gator Nichols came to play today. He's been very aggressive on the dribble, and he's got his first bucket. It's 7-5. Stadelman gets into the lane. Might have shuffled his feet a little bit, but he got away with it. And he's got 4 points here early. It's 9-5 Warren. Nichols, again, sizes up Barry. This time to Watson. Now to Armstead, being guarded by Stadelman. Here comes Bob. He pulls up, tries to get it in the corner to Watson. It's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay Maysville basketball. Taking it out of bounds basically in pretty much the same spot where they hit the 3 from to win it, except it was on the other end of the floor. Armstead directing traffic a little bit, the lefty. Bob now a screen from Watson. Bob spin dribble, gets in. It's hammered down by Taylor. Nice block. 3-on-1 the other way for Warren. They get it to Barry. shot, and he's fouled by Gator Nichols. Barry lays it up, gets fouled, puts it up and in, and he's going to try the old-fashioned three-point play. Cohen Fink's going to come into the game for Maysville.
And Warren is shooting the ball incredibly, 5 for 6 here in the first quarter.
That's a good start for Warren. Barry now a chance to get the three-point play along with a three that he hit earlier, but he misses the free throw. Again, Browning Auto Sales, our free throw sponsor. Watson gets it to Armstead. Armstead shot faked, should have gone up with it. He just threw it away. Should have went up with it when he had it initially. Hesitated. And that's a turnover. 11-5 Warren, 3:19 to go in this first quarter. Stadelman now, a trap coming, and Watson's going to step in front. Nice job there by Maysville. Watson all the way to the rim, up and in. Nice defensive switch by Maysville, and they got him, and there's a charge. That was an easy one. Gator Nichols does that very well, and that's going to be a foul on Trent Taylor, I believe.
Yeah, Nichols did a great job getting possession. That call was very easy for the official. It was obvious.
That was on Lapardis. It wasn't Taylor, but Lapardis charged over Gator Nichols. Gator does a really nice job, I think, at least once per game he takes a charge from somebody. Just does a good job getting that position established, and he takes Barry, and Barry's going to foul again. That's Barry's third foul. And I think Coach Maddox, here comes the sub for Mr. Barry. He's got 3 fouls before the end of the first quarter. And that hurts. He's got 5 points already, and you've got one of your starters that's got to come out of the game with some foul trouble. Gator Nichols, though, making him foul. He keeps taking him to the basket. Nichols inbounds it. Armstead's got it. Kicks it back out to Watson. Watson, big second half the other night, hands it to Bob. Bob goes baseline, jump shot, no good, but he's fouled. And I think that's going to go on Lapardis. That's on Lapardis. That's his second foul. That's also 5 fouls in the quarter. That's the magic number, as now Maysville will shoot 2 free throws and any foul the rest of the quarter here.
Dave, Maysville's made the conscious decision they're going to be aggressive offensively and take the ball to the basket.
They are doing that for sure. That's one thing. I think Dave Brown was a little bit frustrated with his kids because they were a little passive in that first half offensively, and Gator Nichols has come out very aggressive. So has Bob, and he misses both free throws, an 80% free throw shooter missing 2. You don't see that happen very often. Stadelman, nice job there, the roll to Taylor, and there's that pick and roll again. Nice job there from Stadelman getting the ball to Taylor. And that was on Cohen Fink, his first foul. Taylor going to the line to shoot a couple more. He missed his first 2 attempts, and this time he gets that shooter's touch. Browning Auto Sales, again, sponsor of free throw attempts in this contest today. Taylor now 1 for 3 from the line. He's going to be a baseball player next year in college. Misses the second one. They keep it alive. The ball gets on the ground, and it's Armstead that comes up with it. Taylor now 1 for 4. And that was the one thing, Richard, when I saw these guys play the other night, I just thought they didn't shoot. There's Alex Bob. They didn't shoot free throws very well the other night, but Alex Bob shoots 3-pointers better than he's shooting free throws right now as he cans another one. He's got 6 on 2 3-pointers, and it's 12-10, Warren. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Stadelman crosses it over, takes it between the legs. Watson staying right in front of him. Nice move by Taylor, spins inside, tipped up. Bob almost tipped it in for Warren, but he comes down with a rebound. Here comes Gator Nichols. He's going to pull up and shoot the 3 this time. No good. Rebounds his own shot. Went up and got it. Scramble on the floor. Gator tips it out to Fink, who gets it to Bob. Bob 3-pointer on the way again. This time no good. Taylor with the rebound, knocked away by Watson. But Seeley corrals it for Warriors. Boy, a lot of action in that possession. Stadelman tries it from the college 3-point line. It's no good. And there's Armstead with the rebound. Maysville more than holding their own on the glass so far here, Richard.
They sure are, and that's the key for Maysville is to rebound the basketball. And
it was tipped. I see the official and that was tipped again. This time Nice save by Stadelman. Oh, he did step out of bounds.
Great effort by both teams, though. They're getting on the floor after the basketball. They're really getting after it.
Well, these kids know what's on the line. There's going to be maximum effort in this one. Cade Rock just in for the Maysville Panthers. He did a really nice job the other night in the second half. Did not score, but got a couple rebounds, made a couple big defensive plays for Maysville in that second half. And Bob a little careless with it. Seeley takes it from him. He's going to lay it up. Bob goes for the block, and he can't get it. Seeley lays it up and in. And it's now 14-10, less than a minute. Bob had it taken from him, a little bit careless with it. Now he throws it at Rock's feet. Gator Nichols now with the basketball. Being checked this time by Cressy, who just came into the game. Nichols crosses it over, gets past him, pulls up, jumper from the baseline, high shot, no good. Taylor's got the rebound. And he gets it out to Stadelman. Stadelman sees some numbers. Armstead does a nice job stopping the ball. They get it inside. Nice play, and they're going to call a foul on Rock. Hayden Wells going to go to the free throw line. The Maysville faithful not liking the call, but and as we're seeing, you always wonder how these games are going to be called. And I thought the first game today that I watched here, it was pretty physical. But I don't think that level of physical play is going to be happening in this game.
No, it doesn't appear to be.
Being called a little bit closer. Wells now with a second free throw. His team leads 15-10, now 16-10. And the inbound at Armstead. 18 seconds. Maysville probably going to take the last shot. Armstead now to Watson. Stadelman tries to trap Watson. Now they get it to Bob. Nice job along the sideline defensively there. They get it to Rock, back to Bob. Bob on the dribble. Goes all the way, lays it up. He's fouled. He's going to shoot two. And that foul is going to be on Wells, his first.
Wells with the foul. First for him.
I think you're right, Richard, when you said it seems that Maysville's making a conscious decision to be aggressive with the basketball. Everybody is trying to go to the basket early.
But they have to capitalize on his free throws, Dave.
Bob misses his third free throw. He's now 0 for 3 for the line, but he's got a couple of three-pointers. He's got 6 points right now. 16-10. Bob now with a second free throw. Again, Browning Auto Sales, our free throw sponsor. And that one rattles out as well. Bob now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. It's thrown all the way down, and that's off the mark. And that's going to end our first quarter here at the Convo in Athens. Warren enjoys a 6-point lead. They're up 16-10. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're watching and listening to high school boys regional tournament action on AVC Sports.
Rev up your drive with the ultimate combination of style and performance. Introducing the Ford Edge, now available at Doane Ford. With only low miles on the odometer, this powerhouse comes equipped with a 2.0 EcoBoost engine and 8-speed auto transmission. Experience luxury at every turn with heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, a wireless charging pad, and a panoramic Vista sunroof. Stay confidently in control with Ford Copilot 360 Assist and voice-activated navigation. All this and more for one low price. Visit them online at DoaneFord.com.
You're watching high school basketball on AVC Sports. For all things basketball and to view our upcoming game schedule, visit yourradioplace.com.
Dave Hilliard, Richard Hall back at the Convo in Athens. Second quarter ready to get underway. Here. Maysville trailing 16-10 in this one early. But they'll get the first possession here of the second half. Gator Nichols to inbound the ball. And he's going to do that, get it to Wesley Armstead to start this second quarter. Armstead now into the front court. Gets it to Nichols. Here comes Bob. They run a nice pick and roll all the time, those two. Now Watson, three in the corner, and it's up, no good. Rebound off to the Warriors. Wells with the rebound. Here comes Stadelman on the run. Armstead picks him up. They get it inside to Taylor. Taylor kicks it out for a three from Seeley. No good. Rebound off to Watson. He's going to bring the ball into the offensive end for the Panthers. He gets it ahead to Rock. Rock going to get it to Bob. Bob penetrates to the baseline, and he's going to turn it over as he tried to get it to Armstead. But they fight for it, get it back. Now Watson with it. He gets in the lane. He throws it up. He was tripped a little bit, and it's going to go off to Warren. Here comes Stadelman now on the offense for the Warriors. Hands it off to Seeley. Seeley surveys the scene. Now he tries to get it to Taylor, but Rock jumps right in front, and he knocks it away. Again, nice defensive pressure there, Richard, by the Panthers.
Yeah, it really is. They're here to play, Dave. They're really aggressive offensively, playing really good defense. Just need to make some free throws and capitalize on some opportunities.
Exactly. Stadelman now with the basketball. He backs up. 16-10 Warren. No score here in the second quarter. Taylor now. He wants to hand it back to Stadelman, but Watson, they do a really nice job. Taylor keeps his alive, spins back in. Nice rebound there by Wells. Wells lays it up and in, and he gives his team an 18-10 lead. 6:35 to go in the second quarter. Bob across court, half goes behind the back, now gets it in the wing to Armstead. Armstead, three-pointers off. Watson, though, grabs the rebound, gets it to Nichols. Nichols penetrates, spin dribble. Taken away by Stadelman. Nice job. When they turn their back, the defense comes from behind. Bob tries to take a charge. That's going to be a block. That's going to be a foul on Alex Bob. Cressy took it hard to the rim, laid it up. Bob was a little bit late on getting over in front. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. Maysville trying to regroup here as Warren, they're on a run similar to what they did in that second half against Tri-Valley. There was a close game, and all of a sudden they got on a big run, Richard, and Tri-Valley never recovered.
Well, that's the thing. You know, Warren Local, they're going to go on runs, but Maysville has to do the same thing. And they can't go long periods of time having any type of scoring drought, or they'll be in trouble today.
Well, we'll see what happens. Dave Brown wanting a timeout there so he can kind of regroup the troops. It's 20-10 right now. 6:13 to go in this second quarter. And Cressy is going to get to shoot a free throw here. And again, Browning Auto Sales, our free throw sponsor for today's game. Cressy with a chance to complete the three-point play. Eyes the rim. The shot is up, and it's off the front. No good. Rock with the rebound for the Panthers, and he gets it out to Watson. And now gets it to Armstead. Armstead to Bob, now to Gator Nichols. He tries to find some space, hands it back to Bob. Deep wing, no good. Rebound off to the Warriors. Cressy with another rebound for Warren. Stadelman trapped in the backcourt, but he gets it ahead to Seeley. Here come the Warriors with an advantage. Shot attempt up, bounces out, no good, but kept alive by the Warriors, and that's going to be a block on Gator Nichols. Stadelman going to go to the line. That's Gator's second foul. Stadelman going to shoot two here. Two free throws, again sponsored by Browning Auto Sales. Stadelman to shoot two. He's got 4 points in the game. Stadelman is a 59% free throw shooter on the year, and that first one is good. 21-10 now, Warren leads. Cohen Fink back into the game for Maysville. Stadelman's second free throw on the way, and it's good as well. 22-10 now. Maysville is in an offensive drought, and they need something to go here soon. They can't afford to let Warren run and hide from him here in this basketball game. Fink on the pick and roll. Watson now, he's aggressive. He kicks it out. Now Gator Nichols, shot fake from the corner. Nice job by Stadelman. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Warren. But Gator was not Gator Nichols was able to maintain possession for Maysville. Cressy guarding Gator Nichols on the inbounds. They get it to Watson. Stadelman almost took it away from Watson. He hands it back to Nichols. Nichols pulls up from 3, no good. And rebound fought for. Fink got hit in the face. They're going to be off and running. Left-hand layup, no good. Roerig's got it. He hands it to Bob. Bob beats the pressure. He's got a little space. Pulls up free throw line jumper, no good. Kept alive by Fink. Now Watson's got it. And he hands it to Bob. Bob has Sealy on it. Bob spin dribble, gets all the way to the rim, lays it up, no good. Fink there for the rebound. He puts it up and in. Fink gets a much needed bucket for the Panthers. It's 22-12, Warren. Sealy now brings the ball up the floor for the Warriors. Guarded by Fink. Now Roerig switches off on Sealy. Cohen Fink, been a defensive stopper all season long for Maysville. He trying to do the same here. He's trying to body up with Taylor. There's a nice roll to the bucket. Almost thrown out of bounds there, but Wells went and got it. Now Stadelman gets it over to Sealy. Taylor has it. Fink trying to body up on him, not giving him space, and that's going to be a foul on Cohen Fink. Cohen Fink's second. Maysville crowd not in agreement.
No, he didn't use his hands. He just bodied him up, and official made the call there.
That's going to be ball out of bounds underneath the Warren bucket. It's 22-12, 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Sealy looking for Taylor, lob pass to Taylor, and he lays it up and in. Nice little lob to Taylor. He goes up and gets it in the air, lays it in. That's tough to stop when he's 6'7". Gator Nichols penetrates, but it's taken away. And it's thrown away this time by Wells, and it's going to go back to Maysville. 24-12, Warren leads this game. 3:48 to play in the second quarter. Bob going to inbound it. Gets it to Gator Nichols. 12-point deficit. Maysville was down 15 at half Thursday night. And that's going to be a reach-in that time. And that's going to be on number 3, Colin Anthony. That's his first foul. And this time it's only the first team foul for Warren here in the second quarter. They got Maysville into that bonus in the first quarter, but only one foul so far here in the second quarter. Gator Nichols now with the basketball into the front court. Gets it to Bob. Bob over to Roerig, now back to Bob. He's going to shoot a 3 from deep. He's got it. Alex Bob connects, and he gets Maysville within 9 points now. 24-15, 3:17 to go in this quarter. They're going to try to trap Taylor, but he sees right over it. Sealy had it on the wing, looked inside briefly, but now back out to Anthony. They hand it off to Cressy. Taylor's got it out top. Roerig, little traffic there. That's going to be a timeout to Warren, and I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll see what the officials tell us here. It's 24-15, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'll go through our sponsors while we're right here. Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Lowe's Bargain Barn, Stoney's RV Service and Sales, Patriot Companies, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Custom RV Service and Repair, Shriver's Pharmacy, Kokonis Furniture, and Browning Auto Sales, and our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game sponsorship as well. Richard, what do you think Maysville needs to do here in this last 3 minutes of the quarter?
Well, I'll tell you, they just have to have big shots from Alex Bob and company. That was a big shot for them, and we know they can score quickly, and I'd like to see them go on a run here and narrow this margin here before halftime.
It's 24-15, Warren with the basketball. Stadelman thought about the shot, but Bob defends. He gets around him on the dribble, he lays it up and in. Tough drive and basket for Stadelman, and he extends that lead back to 11. It's 26-15. Armstead tries to beat Stadelman, but can't do it. Stadelman there, and they're going to call foul this time on Stadelman. Stadelman's done a nice job of leaving his defender and then coming around and trapping And that time they got him on the foul.
Yeah, Dave, you can see that anytime Gator Nichols turns his back, they're going to trap him. And Stadom has done a great job of leaving his man to help with that trap.
They've done a really nice job creating some turnovers here. Now they get the ball to Bob on the wing. Seeley guarding him closely. Over to Rohrig. Now to Watson. Bob came off of a screen. I think that's going to be on Seeley. He was trying to keep Bob from getting around that screen. Now all of a sudden, that's 3 fouls on Warren. 2:25 to go in this quarter and until halftime. Trouble getting in bounds. They get it to Bob, but it's knocked away by Seeley. And here comes Stadelman. Stadelman with the basketball. Bob stops him from getting to the bucket. And they're going to get it into Taylor on the right side. He squares up, looking at Watson. He's trying to get where he can use that spin dribble, and he does, and he lays it up and in. Nice move by Taylor. He's got 5 points now. It's 28-15. Bob beats the pressure between the legs. Pull-up jumper from Alex Bob, and that's money. It's 28-17 now. Minute 53 to go in the quarter. Stadelman into the front court for the Warriors. Keeping the ball on the dribble. Hands it to Seeley. Taylor was posting up there on that side. Now pops out and gets the basketball. Stadelman's got it over to Seeley. And here's that little delay game that Warren did against Tri-Valley, a little triangle set. They kind of lulled Tri-Valley to sleep a couple times. Taylor on the dribble gives it over to to Cressy. Cressy's going to score. And it's 30-17. 1:10 left until halftime. Armstead hands it to Bob. Back to Armstead to Rohrig. Good ball movement there. Now back to Armstead. Crossover dribble, and he throws it right out of bounds. That's a turnover. Warren doing a really nice job in the half-court defense so far, Richard.
They really are. Armstead thought Bob was going to rotate to the wing. He did not and just threw it out of bounds. And that's the 4th turnover this quarter for Maysville.
Taylor has it for the Warriors. Now he gets it to Stadelman. He's being harassed by, and that goes off of Stadelman. Nice pressure there from Armstead. The Warren crowd doesn't agree with that one. Stadelman doesn't agree, but it was right in front of me, and that was off Stadelman. I think he might have been wanting the foul, but
yeah, if you're not going to call the foul, the call was right. It was a turnover.
Maysville struggling to get it in, but they do finally get it to Armstead. 43 seconds. Bob gets it to Nichols. Nichols over to Armstead on the right side. Bob coming off a screen. He went the other way on it, and they turn it over, trying to get it to Bob. Here comes Cressy. He dumps it off to Stadelman. Layup, no good. Rebound over to Taylor. Taylor fighting to get a shot off. Knocked away by Armstead, but they dump it down low to Cochran, and he lays it up and in, and it's 32-17. 13 seconds left until halftime. Maysville with the basketball. Bob probably going to take the last shot. He pulls up deep from 3. It's off the back iron. Bob gets the rebound, though. Another three-pointer, and this one's no good, and that's going to end the half. 32-17. Warren leads this basketball game at halftime, a 15-point lead, and that's the same deficit Maysville faced Thursday night. We'll see if they can repeat another Thursday night performance when we come back. You're watching and listening to boys regional tournament action on AVC Sports.
We are all suffering from high inflation every day, but at Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture, we're going to help you save. You can stretch your tax refund and get more for less. We're destroying high prices, long wait times, and all the rest. We have new sofas, mattresses, appliance, bedrooms, coffee table sets, dining tables, china cabinets, and even recliners. You will save big money, get the best, why mess with the rest? And always remember, we're not like other stores.
Hi, this is JP from Patriot Stainless and Welding here in Zanesville. You've all seen our facility at North Point, but did you know that we offer laser cutting, CNC machining, precise bending, industrial painting and refinishing, as well as mechanical and repair services? We also do millwright services, crane, and rigging. So give us a call, do business locally, and you won't be sorry. High-end services available right here locally at Patriot Stainless and Welding in Zanesville.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it's for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company from Iowa to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today, 740-305-5121, and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye. Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school basketball, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful postseason. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979, Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care. Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
How can you select from insurance companies offering you lizards or ducks? When it comes to protection for your home and auto, you want a company that provides quality insurance products and personalized, fair, friendly claims service. WB Green Insurance represents Westfield Insurance. Their reputation is based on sharing knowledge and building trust. Westfield has been around the neighborhood over 150 years. WB Green Insurance welcomes the opportunity to quote your home, car, and business insurance. Don't be fooled by lizards and ducks. Call 439-1329.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're watching high school basketball on AVC Sports. For all things basketball and to view our upcoming game schedule, visit yourradioplace.com.
Dave Hilliard, Richard Hall back at the Convo here in Athens. Maysville finds themselves in a 15-point hole, and if it sounds familiar, that happened to them Thursday night. They were down 15 to Hartley, and 32-17. I'm going to look back here at my score from the other night. At halftime, it was only a 13-point deficit. It was 28-15 at halftime. So, again, though, still finding themselves in that halftime deficit. And, Richard, they've got to get some help. They've got to be able to take care of the ball a little better. Too many turnovers, and then they're not shooting it that well either.
Absolutely, Dave. 7 turnovers for Maysville for the half. The important thing to notice here, though, 5 of those in the second quarter. Maysville has just not shot the ball very well either. 8 for 18 from the floor for the first half, compared to Warren being 12 for 19. Rebounding, Warren's only up 11-9 on the glass, so you probably would take that if you're Maysville.
Right.
If you have the other things going well, and they're just not shooting it very well, and Gator Nichols is really giving great effort, but he's getting himself in trouble at times, getting down in the paint or turning his back and having some very difficult times. But you're right, Dave. Somebody other than Alex Bob is going to have to step up and be a factor offensively in this game for Maysville to have a chance.
Stadelman's doing a really nice job, as we pointed out. When anybody turns their back with a basketball, Stadelman comes from seemingly nowhere to create that trap, and he's caused a couple of turnovers. So he's done a really nice job there. overall, I mean, Warren, I think, has had a great defensive game plan. You know, they're doing a really good job. I mean, Bob has got 8 points. He's got 11. I'm looking at I can't even read my own writing, Dr. Hall. That's pretty bad. Bob's got 11 points, but he's also 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and that's very uncharacteristic for him as an 80% free throw shooter on the year. Gator Nichols has got 2. Came out of the gate really aggressive early, drew some fouls, but, you know, hasn't really been able to score. Bob with the 11, as I mentioned. Fink's got 2. Watson's got 2. Well, let's remember Watson had 18 in the second half, so they're going to need another effort like that from him for this game. Over on the other side, the Warren Warriors, Stadelman's got 8 points. Wells has got 4. Taylor's got 5. Cressy's got 4. Seeley's got 4. Cochran with 2. Barry has 5. So they've got 7 people in the scoring column, and Taylor hasn't scored as much tonight, but he's been an integral part of their offense, and he's helped get other people involved, and that's really been the difference. Warren has just got more people on the scoreboard right now.
Well, they sure have. And, you know, thank goodness for Maysville that Warren has not shot the ball that well from the free throw line, or this could actually be worse for Maysville. But Maysville has been in this situation before. You talked about it from the other night. They're going to come out and they're going to compete. But I would tell you, I think that Maysville really has to have a great first 3 minutes in the third quarter.
That's a really important time of any basketball game. That first 4 minutes of that second half, that 3 to 4 minutes when you come out of the locker room, you've got to make a difference in the score. It's 32-17, and I'm sure Coach Brown is talking about goals. You know, by the 5-minute mark, we would like to be, you know, within 11. Or, you know, we get down to halfway through the quarter, we want to try to get it to single digits. And then you feel like if you get it into single digits, you can work with that. Then maybe in the fourth quarter, you know, you can go into the fourth quarter still trailing, but then you're working, hey, we're trying to get that deficit down even smaller to where we can compete at the very end, maybe get a chance to win the basketball game, much like they did the other night.
And you're right, Dave, but there's no 17-point plays
exactly.
So they're going to have to come out and not the score cannot dictate their shot selection. They're still going to have to come out and take good shots, try to offensive rebound the basketball, and just chip away at it, you know, and not panic and just keep playing.
You know, one of the things that I've really noticed, and I don't know if it's that big a deal if we ask the players, but the college three-point line is on the floor, and it's black. The high school three-point line is on the floor, and it's white. Which line, when you look down, do you know which one it is? Because I've noticed a lot of three-point shots that have been taken in the games that I've been down here to see, and also the broadcast. Kids are taking a little bit farther shot than they're used to. And I don't know if that causes some confusion or not.
Well, I think it does, Dave, because you're inadvertently breaking your own practice habits. You don't practice it that way all year long or in your gym, or you don't play that way in games. You get down here on this college court, and I do think there are times that they shoot the ball farther away than they're accustomed to. I witnessed it at the girls' state tournament. I've been there all weekend before I came down here. And those girls are doing the same thing because you have the college three-point line.
There's two lines out there, and I think it's very deceiving. So, it's also, I saw a picture from earlier. It's a temporary line. It's down with tape. It's a temporary line, so you can see there's a little kind of a squiggle out here on this one. It was worse on the picture I saw on Twitter before all this. They got things straightened out a little bit, but it's a temporary line. But I think that's a little bit confusing for some of the players. Now, Alex, Bob, it doesn't matter where that line is. I mean, he shot one from out on the almost, it was in between the O on Ohio and the side of the state of Ohio there on the brown. I mean, he shoots them from out there. I don't think it makes any difference to him. But Gator Nichols took a really deep three-point shot out there that he hit the backboard first. I mean, I think he realized I'm farther out, and he tried to shoot it harder. So we'll see what happens here in this second half as now we get ready for the third quarter. And it's going to be Warren with the basketball first. And I'm just wondering how late it'll be or how early we will see that little triangle offense where they kind of hold the ball, then try to create some mismatches on back screens. We'll see how long it takes until Warren gets into that. But it's a 15-point lead now as they start this second half. They get it into Taylor. Taylor, tough shot as he fades away. Good job by Armstead defensively. Here comes Maysville. Armstead flips it over to Bob. Bob stops, lays it up and in. And that's a good start for Maysville. They get a stop on defense and a score. And now they pick up the pressure full court. Armstead now. Stadelman gets around him. Keeps him on his hip, gets it to Taylor. Taylor goes strong to the bucket and lays it up and in. His first bucket of the quarter. He's got 6. And that's going to go. The play right there, boy, nice job by Seeley. Almost created a turnover. I think he tried to knock it off Bob. But stays Maysville basketball. Gator Nichols now into the front court. Barry guarding him again. Barry had trouble with Nichols to start the game. There goes Armstead, now kicks it out to Cade Roehrig. Three-pointer on the way. Armstead does a nice job inside, and that's going to go on Stadelman, I believe. He was holding Armstead's arm, and that's 2 fouls now on Stadelman. Ball underneath Maysville basket now. Gator Nichols to inbound. Here comes Bob off the screen. They get it to him, and he misses the little jumper. Armstead, though, fights for the rebound. It's on the floor now. Nichols has it. Gets it to Roehrig. There comes Watson. Watson trying to be aggressive like he was the other night, and he starts off the second half much like he did Thursday night as he gets a bucket early. It's 34-21 Warren. Stadelman now flips it ahead. They beat the pressure. Barry now to Taylor. Taylor squares up Watson. Watson tips it away from him. And Watson diving on the floor, trying to keep possession, but it's going to go back to Warren. Watson did a nice job defensively there on Taylor. Taylor will go to his right, and then he uses that spin move, but Watson didn't let him go to his right originally. Inbound now, Seeley's got it. Almost knocked away. They switch out there. Bob now on Stadelman. Stadelman lobs it into Taylor. That's going to be a foul on Roehrig from behind. Now, other games, I see a lot more physical play taking place inside, but this officiating crew is not going to let the physical play go inside as they call that one right away. And it's underneath the Warren bucket. Looked like they were going to maybe try to throw that lob to Taylor again, but Maysville did a nice job cutting him off. Stadelman now on the dribble. He's tough to handle. He gets it in. Nice job. Nice patience there by Lapardis. Couple of shot fakes, and he lays it up and in. It's 36-21. Bob brings it up against Seeley. Bob now thought about the three. Now crossover dribble, and he tries to get it to Armstead, and he turned it over. Nope, Seeley couldn't get his hands on it. Or excuse me, that was Connor Barry. And it's going to stay Maysville basketball. Nichols to inbound. Gets it to Bob. Here comes Stadelman, and they're going to call a reach-in on Stadelman this time. Stadelman now, that's 3 fouls. And there's been at least 2 of the 3 have been on the reach-in variety. Bob now hands it to Nichols. Nichols finds Watson. Watson, three-pointer. He's got it. Jordan Watson maybe heating up again in this second half. This time, and they're going to call a foul in the backcourt. Stadelman tried to split the trap, and they're going to call that foul on Wesley Armstead.
A lot of action there.
Yes, sir.
Thought he had it knocked away. Official came in late with the whistle.
36-24, 5:41 to go in the third period. They inbound it. Taylor gets it back to Seeley. Seeley trying to find his way to the rim, but Watson cuts him off. Taylor's got it now. Roehrig there. Taylor spin move, gets it off the right, but no good. Rebound, though, off to Lapardis. Three-pointer from Barry in the corner, and he nails it. Barry with a couple three-pointers in the game. He's got 8 points right now, and he extends that lead back to 15. It's 39-24 Warren. Armstead now with the basketball, gets it to Nichols. Nichols gets into the lane, and that's going to be Barry's 4th foul. And all 4 fouls on Connor Barry have been drawn by Gator Nichols.
He just attacks him and beats him off the dribble just enough where Barry has to give him a little bit of a shove, and the official's calling that
And that's key because Barry's got a couple of threes. I mean, he's somebody you want on the offensive end, but with 4 fouls, he's coming out of the game. Try to run Bob off of a little double screen there. Rohrig now gets it back to Armstead. Armstead tried to create almost another foul, I thought, there on Stadelman, but he dumps it off to Rohrig. Rohrig in the score column now. He's got 2. And it's 39-26 Warren. Taylor, and he crossed it over. His coach said, I want to call a timeout and talk about this. And I think it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break as well. You're listening and watching to boys regional tournament action on AVC Sports.
Are you still trying to find a car that fits your lifestyle? How about a dealership with a 5-star review? Look no further. Browning Auto Sales is driven by dreams and shifting expectations. They have friendly and honest service that is truly making every mile a memory. Located in South Zanesville, Ohio. Call or text today at 740-683-5835. You can also check them out on Facebook at Browning Auto Sales.
Third quarter action here at the Convo in Athens. Maysville trailing Warren 39-26. We've got 4:45 to play in this third quarter. It was a 15-point deficit at halftime for Maysville. It's down to 13. And I know you try, as Richard said, there's no 17-point plays out there. You're trying to cut into it. But Warren, every time Maysville seems to get maybe a run going, Warren has an answer.
Yeah, they sure have so far. But Maysville just has to maintain their intensity, keep playing, and hopefully cut into this lead.
Taylor with a basketball for the Warren Warriors. Gets it to Seeley now, and here's that triangle offense. Saw the other night against Tri-Valley. Now they get it to the wing. Taylor had that post up quickly. Now Stadelman's got it. He might have got away with a walk. Back to Taylor. Taylor spin move, and they did a nice job making him pick the ball up. Now they get it down inside to Lapardis. Lapardis can't find any space against Nichols, and it goes back out to Stadelman. Stadelman, he's got some room though. He penetrates, dumps it off inside. A very nice play there. Stadelman creates, and Cressy's the recipient as he's got 6 points now. 41-26. Armstead thought about it for a second, but he's going to try to take Stadelman on the dribble. Stadelman's got foul trouble. This time Rohrig answers from the corner. He gets a 3. And it's 41-29. 3:45 to go. Maysville trying to amp up the pressure. And they get a turnover as Warren's going to turn it over. Taylor throws it just out of the reach of Seeley. And Maysville's going to get a chance to cut into the lead again. It's 41-29. 3:39 to go in this third period. Gator Nichols to inbound, gets it to Armstead. Left side of the floor. Armstead, a lefty, he likes to go to his left. Gets it back to Nichols right in the middle of the floor. And there's going to be a foul this time, I think, on Lapardis. Bob was coming around the screen, and I think they're going to call a foul on Lapardis. That's his third foul. Little foul trouble here for Warren. Barry's got 4 fouls. Lapardis, Stadelman each with 3. They hand it to Bob inside. It goes off Bob's foot. Another turnover for Alex Bob. Out of bounds. They could not capitalize on the Warren turnover as the Panthers turn it over themselves. Warren now against full court pressure from Maysville. Taylor trying to handle it against Fink. Fink does a nice job, but there's their press breaker right there. They get it to Stadelman. Stadelman tries to flip it back to Lapardis. Lapardis, not much room. He stepped out of bounds. And it's going to be Maysville basketball. Maysville getting some turnovers now out of that full court pressure.
Great job by Watson there, though, Dave. He really bodied him on the baseline and basically forced him to step out of bounds right there.
Armstead now almost turns it over at half court. Hands it to Nichols. Nichols gets squared up, now to Fink. Fink dribbles to his right, gets it to Armstead. Armstead thought about handing it to Bob, but he gets it to Watson instead. He kicks it out to Armstead. 3-pointer on the way from Wesley Armstead, and that's his first bucket of the game. Maysville's got it to within 9, and all of a sudden there's Armstead again. Boy, the three-pointers just have a way of igniting Maysville's defense. And there's Armstead with a near steal. Coach Brown exhorting the Southtown faithful that have made the trip to Athens to get loud to help his defense. And there's another steal from Fink. He gets it to Bob. Bob's shot blocked by Taylor. And there's a foul, though.
They called a foul in the baseline down there.
They called a foul. They called a foul on the shot attempt. Taylor, I thought, went up for the block. Both officials have a foul. And I think they're going to, we'll see what it is, and that's going to be on Taylor, I believe.
It was a pretty violent block. And I wasn't surprised there was a foul there.
Well, I mean, you got to tell players to block it. You go straight up and, tip it out or tip it back. He just slammed straight down, and I think that was the action that probably got the foul called. I mean, was it a foul? I don't know. I guess it was since they called it a foul, but Bob finally connects from the free throw line. Struggled a little bit here. Missed 4 free throws in the first half, but he's a really good free throw shooter. And he gets 2 in a row this time. 34 for Maysville, 41 for Warren. It's a 7-point game. Almost a turnover from Seeley. He's in a trap. Gator Nichols reaches it in and takes it away, and there's a foul on Seeley. Gator Nichols is going to go to the free throw line because they are in the double bonus. That's on Seeley, his second foul.
That official had that call. He knew exactly who the foul was on and who was going to the line.
It's 41-34, and here comes Maysville. We're going to take a timeout. We'll take a break along with everyone here in the Convo. You're watching and listening to Boys Regional Tournament Basketball on AVC Sports.
Come celebrate the All-American Holiday Sale at Kokona's Furniture and Mattress First. Hi, I'm Bo Kokonas. Right now, get unbeatable deals you don't want to miss. For a limited time only, enjoy up to 6 years 0% special financing, or pay with cash, check, or credit card and get a triple sales tax discount. You heard it right. That's a discount equal to 3 times the sales tax. Even get free delivery and setup with our gold purchase plans. Plus right now, save 30 or 40, even up to 70% off clearance items store-wide. You don't want to miss these savings at the All-American Holiday Sale at Kokona's Furniture and Mattress First.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard, Richard Hall back at the Convo in Athens. Maysville in the midst of a run as they have cut a 13-point deficit here in this quarter down to 7. And Gator Nichols is going to go to the free throw line to cut into the lead, try to cut into the lead some more here for the Panthers. It's 41-34, 2:22 to go in this third quarter. Nichols with 2 shots. Gator also an 80% free throw shooter on the year. Free throw is up and it's off the front iron and no good. If he makes the second one though, that's going to give Maysville a chance to set up that pressure that's been really successful for him here in the last couple minutes. Nichols eyes the rim, second free throw. This time rolls in, shooter's touch. It's 41-35, it's down to 6 and almost another turnover. That one's off Bob. And Warren's going to keep it here. Cade Rock going to check in for the Panthers.
Yeah, Bob disappointed there. He had it, and it just rolled off his fingertips out of bounds.
Rock comes into the game for Armstead to give Armstead a little breather here. They're going to inbound it to Stadelman. That's a good spot for it. Rock tried to trap. Stadelman gets it head to Seeley. Seeley. Oh, he double dribbled.
Sure did.
Yes, sir. Now it's 41-35, 2:12 to go. Warren with their own full court pressure. They get it to Watson. Watson going to bring it into the front court. 2:08 to play. Watson came out aggressive here in the second half. He's going to take another 3. He gets it. Jordan Watson, he's got 8 points in the quarter, 10 for the game. It's 41-38. Here come the Panthers. Watson gets back on defense as Stadelman tries to make a nice pass there and sees Lapardis ahead. But Watson saw it too, and he went back and knocked it out of bounds. Nice alertness there from Jordan Watson.
Great job by Dave Brown to extend this pressure. It's changed their mindset.
Stadelman, 3-ball, brick, and there's going to be a foul. That's a good call. Stadelman had the rebound. Watson kind of knocked it away from him, but it was a lot of body there, and that's going to be Jordan Watson's first foul. 41-38, Warren leads. 1:47 to go in this third quarter. Nick Cressy just comes back into the game for Warren. Stadelman on the baseline now. They like to try to throw that lob to Taylor. Gator Nichols jumps in the passing lane, though, almost takes it away. Taylor's got it. He's going all the way to the rim, and he's going to lay it up and in. Nice move there by Trent Taylor. He's got 7 points now. 43-38. Watson finds Rock, who gets it to Nichols. Stadelman switches right off onto Gator. They've switched their defense here. Watson, he gets around on the dribble. He's going to lay it up, and it's good, and he is fouled. Hoop and the harm for Jordan Watson.
Great drive by Watson. Just took it to his strong hand right to the basket and finished, and going to the line for a three-point play.
And that is Chase Lapartis' 4th foul. Another starter for the Warren Warriors with 4 fouls. Watson now with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 43-40. Warren leads, 1:22 to go in the third quarter. Watson, free throw, deep, no good. Bob with a rebound, gets it out to Nichols. Watson going to try another three, no good this time. Warren with a rebound, Seeley's got it. He comes up the floor. Armstead cuts him off, and he gets a steal. Maysville just amping up the defensive pressure. They seem like they're everywhere. Nichols going to try a three. No, shot fake. Nichols, or that's Armstead, way outside. And there's that second line again, Richard.
Yes.
I think Armstead thought he was a lot closer than he was.
Exactly right, Dave.
That ball out of bounds now. It's 43-40, 56.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Warren basketball. Maysville has been creating turnovers here, and they're not letting Stadelman get the basketball. They're making somebody else handle it. And they're going to trap Stadelman and make him pass it. Seeley's got it. Armstead, again, almost creates another turnover, but Stadelman gets around, goes to the rim, and lays it up and in. Nice move from Stadelman. He's got 10 now. 45-40. Bob, crossover dribble. That's going to be a foul on Seeley. Tried to reach from behind, and that's 2 free throws. And that's Seeley's 3rd foul as well. The foul trouble is mounting here for Warren. Barry with 4. Seeley with 3. Lapartis with 4. Stadelman with 3. And Alex Bob now to shoot 2 free throws. And it's off the back iron. No good. 45-40, 35.3 to go in this quarter. Bob with the second free throw. Again, a free throw sponsor, Browning Auto Sales. Alex Bob eyes the rim, second free throw's up and good. It's a 4-point game, 45-41. Stadelman. And he's going to be fouled by Armstead. Armstead trying to knock it away from him. And that's going to be Wesley Armstead's 3rd foul.
The Armstead went across the body there on the reach. And
right.
Made a pretty easy call for the official.
You're exactly right, Richard. If he reaches with the other hand, probably doesn't foul. Stadelman brings it into the front court. And here's that triangle delay offense. Boy, Armstead did a nice job cutting off Stadelman. Stadelman left his feet. Bob gets it knocked away, and Stadelman gets the basketball back. Taylor knocked it away from Fink. Lots of contact there, but no foul on that one. And they call traveling. It's a travel on Taylor as Taylor was going for the dunk. 8.9 seconds to go. It's 45-41. Maysville's going to get the last shot of the quarter.
Be a good time for a little Bob magic.
We'll see what happens. Here he comes. Seeley's going to pick him up. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They get it to Nichols. Nichols going to try the three from deep. He got it! Gator Nichols Three ball. It's 45-44 after 3 quarters, and we're going to be back for a barn burner here at the Convo right after we go to some commercials. You're watching and listening to Boys Regional Tournament Basketball on AVC Sports.
At Custom RV Services and Repair, we understand that your adventures are as unique as your RV. That's why we offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, our dedicated team ensures your home on wheels is in top-notch condition, ready for the road ahead. Experience the difference with Custom RV Services and Repair. Give us a call today at 740-255-2207. Custom RV Services and Repair on Maysville Pike.
Custom Vehicles of Zanesville is the local spot for all car, truck, marine, and RV accessories. From remote starts, heated seats, stereo equipment, lift kits, WeatherTech products, tonneau covers, toolboxes, strobe lights, Rhino lightings, Z-Bart rust proofing, and undercoating. If it can be found online, they can get it. Stop by their showroom today and see how they can use their expertise to enhance your vehicle. Your local real truck preferred dealer, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, 3619 Old Falls Road, CustomVehiclesZAN.com.
Dave Hilliard, Richard Hall, we are in the Convo at Athens, and we are set for a 4th quarter of some serious basketball. It's 45-44. Maysville down 15 at half. And if you'd have said, Dave Brown, you're going to be down 1 at the start of the 4th after halftime, he'd have said, well, we'll take that in a heartbeat. So
Absolutely. 9 for 12 for Maysville from the floor in this 3rd quarter.
Maysville with first possession. Bob, pull up on the baseline, no good. Rebound off to Taylor. Nice rebound from him. Stadelman has it. He throws it out ahead. Gator Nichols tries to block the shot from Barry. Probably a good foul there that he didn't give up the 3-point play, but that's Gator's 3rd foul. Barry will go to the line to shoot a couple.
That's his 2nd. First team foul of the quarter for either team. Connor Barry at the line, shooting 2.
Barry gets 2 free throws now. Browning Auto Sales, sponsor of all free throw attempts. Browning, I've seen him stroke the 3, so I'm going to say he's going to be he's a 67% free throw shooter, so about an average high school free throw shooter. Misses the 2nd one. It's 46-44. Maysville has the ball. There goes Watson. He gets it to Armstead. Watson has Taylor checking him. Nichols pulls up 3 deep. Good! Gator Nichols gives Maysville their first lead. It's 47-46, and Southtown is excited here in the Convo. And there's a turnover from Warren, the trap in the backcourt. Stadelman throws it over Seeley's head out of bounds, and here come the Panthers on offense again.
6 turnover this half for Warren, 5 in the 3rd quarter. Started his 4th quarter with their 6th turnover.
Inbound to Bob. Seeley on him. Seeley's got 3 fouls. Bob trying to create off the dribble. Crosses over, pulls up, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound off of Taylor's head. Watson's got it. Kicks it to Armstead. Back to Watson. Watson says, give me 3. Nope, off the front iron. Cohen Fink, though, comes up with a rebound, gets it to Nichols. Nice job by Fink. Gator Nichols penetrates, kicks it out to Armstead. Deep ball, good! Wesley Armstead connects from deep. He's got 6 points now. Maysville up 4, 50-46. And there's a foul. It's going to be on Stadelman, I believe. It is. It's on Stadelman. That's his 4th foul. And I think there's going to be a timeout for Warren. Full timeout. We'll take a break. It's loud at the Convo. You're watching and listening to Boys Regional Tournament Basketball on AVC Sports.
Doan Ford is proud to introduce the ultimate adventure companion, the Bronco 4-door advanced 4x4 Badlands. With a powerful 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine and 7-speed manual transmission, conquer any terrain with confidence. Featuring a soft-top 4-inch lift and massive 35-inch tires. Adventure knows no bounds. Stay connected and in control with an 8-inch digital screen while enjoying added convenience with power-heated mirrors and auto high-beam headlamps. Plus equipped with a Smitty-built winch. Be prepared for any challenge. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. DoanFord.com.
You're watching high school basketball on ABC Sports. For all things basketball and to view our upcoming game schedule, visit yourradioplace.com.
Dave Hilliard at the Convo. This game is far from over. 6:37 to play in the fourth quarter, but Uncle Mo has jumped on Maysville's back, Richard Hall.
Sure has. What a quarter, what a comeback from Maysville, 50-46. Maysville in the lead.
4-point lead now. A little bit different defense here. They're going to try to trap Maysville. Bob's got it, and he throws it over the trap to Watson. Gator Nichols now picks it up. They get it in the middle of the floor. Now Bob has it out on the left wing. Nichols to Armstead in the corner. Just hit a big three. Nichols says, give me another one. He does! Gator Nichols from deep. He's got 2 threes in the quarter. It's 53-46. Maysville. Stadelman in a hurry. He gets it to Taylor. Taylor, spin move. Nice. Trent Taylor lays it up and in. 53-48, but here comes Maysville on the other end. Jordan Watson, he gets a nice pass in the lane. It's 55-48. Fast and furious action here. Just under 6 minutes to go. Armstead trying to stay in front of Stadelman. Stadelman trying to create some space. Trying to back Armstead down. Armstead stays between him and the bucket. Barry's got it out top. He penetrates. He goes up against Watson. Up, nice shot by Connor Barry. Barry high off the backboard. He gets it to go. Gator Nichols picks up his dribble now to Bob. Bob finds Watson across half court. Watson going to attack. Spins, kicks it out to Nichols. Shot fake on the three-pointer. Dribbles in, takes a 2. He'll hit that one too. Dave Brown calls a timeout as Maysville now leads 57-50. It's another full timeout, so we'll take a quick break as well. You're watching boys regional tournament basketball on AVC Sports.
We are all suffering from high inflation every day, but at Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture, we're going to help you save. You can stretch your tax refund and get more for less. We're destroying high prices, long wait times, and all the rest. We have new sofas, mattresses, appliance, bedrooms, coffee table sets, dining tables, china cabinets, and even recliners. You will save big money, get the best, why mess with the rest? And always remember, we're not like other stores.
Fourth quarter action here at Ohio University. 5:15 to go in this game, and all of a sudden Maysville has roared back, and they lead this game 57-50. Richard, how'd they do that?
Well, just through their aggression. You know, their defense caused their offense. They've just kept after it, kept playing. Good things are happening. Now, if you're Maysville, you can't change. You got to keep the foot on the gas pedal and go.
Yes, you do. And I think we talked about this, and I've said this about Maysville every time. They have a way, when they get threes, all of a sudden the defense just really gets ratcheted up. Their crowd gets into it, and they get more turnovers, and it just creates an avalanche, and that's what they did. They went from a 13-point deficit there at one point now to a 7-point lead. Armstead almost takes it from Stadelman. Stadelman, it's a 10-second count. Wesley Armstead does the job defensively. Stadelman in shock over there on the sideline. He can't believe it. Armstead does the job defensively, and again, Wesley Armstead, he's got a couple of big threes in this half, but Wesley Armstead is a defender and a rebounder, and he does all those little things for this Maysville Panther team. I call him the glue, and the glue again is making some plays for the Panthers.
And the official got, and I'm sorry, Dave, the official got that right because there was never a change in possession.
Nichols inbounds, throws it high to Bob. Bob, Seeley chasing him into the front court, across to Nichols. You're right, they've got to stay aggressive. Nichols does on the dribble now. He skips it out to Cohen Fink. Fink hands it to Watson. Watson, he's going to be aggressive, and Trailer says none of that. He blocks it out of bounds. Nice block from Trent Taylor coming over to help on the dribble, and he sends that one out of bounds. Gator Nichols to inbound it now. Bob sets a screen. Now he pops off of that. Armstead's got it. Found some space. Watson says, give me 3. In and out. Fink, rebound. He's trying to kick it out. Nichols has got it. Fink maybe should have gone back up with that. Now Watson back to Fink. Fink skips it over to Gator Nichols. Nichols, I'm going to try to penetrate again. Spin dribble. out of the corner to Watson. Now Armstead's got it. Armstead says, nah, I'm not feeling that three right now. Maysville trying to be patient with a 7-point lead. 4:18 to go. Taylor having to go on to Armstead out top. Armstead crosses him over. He gets all the way in, lays it up. He's fouled.
Great hesitation there on Armstead. He got the basket. Taylor would have probably knocked that thing out of the gym, but Armstead did a great job.
Really nice move by Wes Armstead. Again, nice as you pointed out, Richard. A nice hesitation inside. Armstead now 2 free throws. First free throw from the lefty is good. 58-50, Maysville, 4:10 to go. Armstead now with a second free throw. Browning Auto Sales, our sponsor of those free throw attempts. Wesley Armstead gets the second one. It's 59-50, Stadelman in a hurry. He beats all the pressure. Stadelman going to lay it up. Nice move, and he's fouled. Nice move inside. He got all the way in. And that foul is going to be on Armstead.
Jordan Watson, second foul for him, second team foul.
Oh, they called it on Watson instead. Okay. On Watson instead. So that's 2 fouls. Stadelman going to shoot a pair here for the Warriors. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Stadelman, a 59% free throw shooter. He gets the second one though. 4 minutes, 3 seconds to play. Stadelman, deep breath, dribbles it 3 times, lets it go. That one's also in and out, but a rebound by Seeley, and it's going to be a foul. Nope, you're going to call a jump ball. And that possession is going to stay to Warren.
Seeley was not happy with that call. He thought he was held.
Ball now still stays in Warren's possession. It's underneath their own basket. They're going to try maybe to get Taylor inside. Stadelman, 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Alex Bob with a rebound. He gets it up to Nichols. Nichols gets it into the front court. Now to Fink. Fink back to Nichols. Nichols going to hand it to Armstead. Nichols thought about the three. I think Dave Brown might have strangled him right there if he take that three. Armstead penetrates though now. Fink with the ball. Back to Bob. Gets it to Armstead. Nichols, I'm going to try the three this time. No good. Rebound fought for, come down for by Warren. Nice rebound by Connor Berry with a lot of bodies around. Stadelman going to pull up and shoot a three. No good. Fight for Gator Nichols has got it. That's going to be a foul on Warren this time. I think that's going to go on number 11, Nick Cressy. It is his first foul. Second foul of the quarter on Warren. Excuse me, third foul. 2 more fouls puts the Panthers at the free throw line for the rest of the game. Speaking of, there's 3:16 to play in this one. Just 3 fouls. They get it to Bob. Bob back to Nichols. He gets it up to Armstead. He's going to get into the front court. Watson's got it in the corner. They're going to trap him in that corner, but he gets out of it, gets it to Nichols. Nichols weaving on the dribble. Might have got tripped. Bob's got it now. 3-pointer on the way, in and out, and almost back in for Watson. And he traveled on the rebound, and it's going to go to Maysville. Cressy came down with a rebound, but walked with it. 59-50, and I will say this, Maysville staying aggressive.
Well, you know, this is a tough stretch in the game, Dave. You want to stay aggressive, but time and score does matter now.
Time and score matters immensely. 59-50, 2:54. Gator Nichols to inbound. Lots of traffic, and he gets it into Armstead. Gator back out to Watson. Now Armstead in the corner. Taylor's going to come out and guard him. And the last time Wesley beat him on the dribble, now they've got him in a trap and they call a timeout. Good timeout, a 30-second there, so we'll keep it right here. 2:42 to play. Maysville 59, Warren 50. I never thought I was going to be saying that Maysville had a 9-point lead with 2:42 to go after halftime.
Oh, not at all. We just talked about strategies to climb back in it, but we didn't. We never talked about what, a 27-point third quarter or something like that.
They scored 27. They only had 17 points at halftime, Richard, and they scored 27 in the third quarter. And that's how they got back into this thing, because all of a sudden, other players on the floor, and it wasn't just Alex Bob, other players on the floor started seeing the ball go through the net. And all of a sudden, everyone's confidence just grew and grew, and their defense got better, and they created turnovers, and it just created that Maysville avalanche.
Absolutely. And now, interesting time. You have to be aggressive, but you can't just shoot it for the sake of shooting it, because they're going to have to come foul you pretty soon.
Armstead with the basketball, penetrates, gets it to Fink. Fink picks up his dribble, now to Armstead, and he's going to be fouled by Taylor. And I think they were waiting until whoever Taylor was guarding so he could foul, because he only had 2 fouls, now 3. He's got a lot of teammates in foul trouble. Stadelman with 4, Taylor with 3, Lapardis with 4, Seeley with 3, inbound to Armstead. As you said, it's going to be where they're going to have to foul, and they're going to start running out of starters. Bob now to Armstead. He fakes, there's another foul. Taylor, again, I think that was a strategy.
Oh, you're right, Dave. You can just tell it's very strategic, because they know to have a chance, they got to keep those guys on the floor.
They can't just have anybody foul.
Exactly.
You're right. Armstead just made 2. He's going to get 2 free throws. His team leads this game 59-50. There's 2:24 to play. First free throw. It's good. Browning Auto Sales. We appreciate Browning Auto Sales coming in here in this tournament run of Maysville. They are the sponsor of all free throw attempts in this basketball game. Armstead, second free throw. It's up, left-hander, no good this time. It's 60-50. 2:23 to play. Stadelman's got the ball, hands it to Taylor. Hands it to Seeley. Stadelman's got it again. He's going to try to create something. Fink on the floor. And Fink just needed to move his foot instead of trying to body up with him, because Stadelman doesn't want to body you. He just wants to go around you.
Right, yes. Stadelman, with 4 fouls, he cannot get a charge, so he's just going to step around you.
Fink does a nice job keeping the ball out of Taylor's hands. Stadelman's got it. Nichols right with him. He's going to pull up from deep, and he's got the 3. Stadelman finally connects. He's taken a couple out there, and he finally connects. It's 60-53 with 2 minutes to go. Bob's got the basketball. Tough inbound under pressure. He gets it over to Watson. Watson. Back to Gator Nichols. Now to Bob. It's 60-53. Minute 44. Clock moving. And Seeley reaches in from behind and fouls. That's his 4th foul. Everybody in the starting lineup for the Warren Warriors has 4 fouls.
Yeah, so
So are they going to put in a designated fouler is what I'm going to...
Well, they're almost to the point where strategy's not going to matter. They're going to have to stop the clock. So whoever's there closest to the ball is probably going to commit the foul.
Bob's going to shoot 2 free throws here. First free throw is good. 61-53 Maysville. 1:42 to play until one of these teams goes to UD Arena. Alex Bob with the second one. It's back up to 9. 62-53 Maysville. Stadelman trying to create, gets the ball back to Stadelman. Going to try to take a 3, doesn't get it. Taylor though to the basket. Nice move by Trent Taylor. He lays it up and in. Inbounded quickly though. Bob's got it, almost tipped away from him. Armstead's got his hands on it, and they're going to foul Armstead, as Tyson Cochran in the game, I believe, is the designated fouler.
Yeah,
for Warren.
You called that, Dave.
As we said, everybody in the starting lineup for Warren has 4 fouls. They brought Cochran into the game. He has no fouls, so he is, I believe, the designated fouler. Armstead going to shoot 2 free throws. The first one no good. 62-55. 1:24 to play. The time is definitely on the side of Maysville right now. Armstead, second free throw. He gets that one to go. 63-55. It's an 8-point game. Stadelman in a hurry. They screen for him out top. Watson switches right off onto it, though. Taylor almost knocked away by Fink. Back to Stadelman. He gets a screen, pulls up 3-ball, no good. Rebound off to Seeley. Nice rebound by Seeley. Stadelman going to try a 3 again, no. Watson out on him. Stadelman, he did call a foul out here.
He's calling that a 2-shot foul, I think, isn't he?
Jordan Watson.
That's on Watson, and he's calling it a shooting foul. Where did he call the foul at?
I thought it was on the drive. I don't know that that's a shooting foul.
There's no way that's a shooting foul.
2 shots.
Stadelman's going to get to shoot 2, and that was... He put 2 fingers up immediately, though, so he was very confident that was a 2-shot foul. Stadelman gets the first free throw. 63-56, 1:01 to play. 4 subs into the game for Warren because these young men are going to foul.
Dave, it's a foul shooting contest.
It
Maysville makes their free throws, they're going to Dayton.
Stadelman now second free throw attempt. 1:01 to play, 63-56. Stadelman gets the second one. Maysville to inbound the ball, 63-57. There's a minute to go in the game. Gator Nichols is fouled on the inbounds by Colin Anthony. There's 2 free throws the rest of the way on every foul. Browning Auto Sales, our sponsor of our free throws in this basketball game. Gator Nichols shooting 2, 59.7 now. We're under a minute. Gator, first free throw, off the back iron, no good. Here comes the 4 offensive players back in for Warren. Coach Maddox, that's a very smart thing to do. You want those guys that score for you in the game. So he's playing a little offense, defense right now. Nichols, second free throw, gets the shooter's roll. It goes in. It's 64-57, 58 seconds. Stadelman trying to create on the dribble. Armstead fouls out top, and that's the 5th foul on Maysville. Stadelman's going to go back and shoot a pair. And Armstead now has 4 fouls. 64-57. Stadelman to shoot 2. 53.9 seconds left in this basketball game. First free throw, no good from Stadelman. Browning Auto Sales. I'm sure, I don't know who the owner of Browning Auto Sales is, but he's got to be happy that I am saying Browning Auto Sales over and over for these free throws, because he's getting his money's worth in this one today. Stadelman now, second free throw. He gets that second one. 1 out of 2. 64-57. Excuse me, 58. 64-58. It's a 6-point game. Maysville would like to get it into Bob or Nichols. That's their best 2 free throw shooters. And that's going to be a foul on Colin Anthony, his 3rd. Gator Nichols now back at the line to shoot a pair. As Richard said a minute ago, it's now a free throw shooting contest in this one. Nichols eyes the rim. Browning Auto Sales free throw is up and good. 65-58. It's a 7-point game. Still 3 possessions, Richard.
Yes, this next one makes it even better for Maysville, if he can hit this one.
Nichols now second free throw. Free throws up and nothing but net. Gator comes through on those 2. 66-58, it's an 8-point game. Stadelman in a hurry, between the legs, pulls up, trying to find somebody that's going to shoot a 3. It's Seeley, he tries a 3, no good. Rebound to Armstead. Armstead's going to be fouled. 39 seconds left now. Armstead will go to the line. And I think Trent Taylor just fouled out. He just did. That's his 5th foul. As I mentioned earlier, I got to talk to Trent Taylor's father before the game. Told me his son's going to be a baseball player at the next level. So good for him. He is certainly a nice athlete, and he's a really good basketball player too.
He really is. Just
size and can move,
Yeah.
got good hands. Armstead now shooting 2 free throws. First one up and good from Wes. 67-58, 39.4 to go. Maysville players back here making sure they've got matchups. They don't want to give up an easy one here. Armstead gets both free throws. 68-58, Maysville by 10. Stadelman in a hurry. He's going to have to try a 3. Gets it over on the right wing, a 3, and that's good. Nice job there, Tyson Cochran, as he nails the 3. It's 68-61. And that's going to be Warren's last timeout in the game. 30.7 seconds to go. I'm thinking they haven't updated the scoreboard here at OU, because I don't think that score's right, Richard.
No.
It's 68-61.
Because they were up 10, now it's 68-61.
It's 68-61. They just did not put that bucket up there. They've got it at 68-58. They just gave him 2, I believe, because now it says 68-60.
There, they've now corrected it.
Now they've corrected it. Once again, I'm feeling pretty good that I was right about that one. I think my wife says I usually think I'm right all the time, so.
That's okay.
7-point lead, 30 seconds. Maysville needs to get it in, take care of it, and make some free throws. Bob, he gets it in bounds. They're going to come and foul him, and they do, and that's going to be Colin Anthony's 4th foul. Putting Alex Bob, the East District Player of the Year, at the free throw line to shoot a couple. Bob, not as many 3s and 2s and all that stuff. He's been kind of a distributor. They've been coming at him, trapping him, making him get rid of the basketball. But here he is, a chance with a couple big free throws here to put his team back up. And he gets that first one. He's an 80% free throw shooter, 69-61. Browning Auto Sales free throw, a second one on the way from Alex Bob. Eyes the rim, lets it go. Nothing but net from Alex Bob. He's hit 4 in a row here in the 4th quarter. When his team really needs it, Alex Bob has connected. It's 70-61. Maysville by 9.
Now, if you're Maysville, just keep the clock running, keep people in front of you, and do not foul because they're out of timeouts.
Yeah, you don't want to stop the clock here at all. 28.3 seconds. A little bit of confusion on who's in the game and who's out of the game right now for Warren. Stadelman, they're going to roll it to him. Armstead going to make him pick it up. Try to stay in front of him. Stadelman pulls up, gets it in the corner. 3-pointer on the way, and it's good. Hudson Elsie into the game, hits a 3. Clock moving, 70-64. Into Armstead. He's pushed from behind by Chase Pinkerton. Man, Elsie off the bench, hasn't played, and he just drains the 3 like it was no big deal, Richard.
Well, that says a lot about the Warren program, and one reason why they're in the regional final game, they just keep playing. And that's 2 good teams in a regional final game. That's what high school sports is all about.
70-64. Armstead to shoot a couple of more. First free throw, up and good from Wes Armstead. 71-64. Maysville people starting to feel it, Richard. It's a 7-point game with 14 seconds. Armstead, second free throw is good. 72-64, 14 seconds. Maysville looks like they're going to be going to UD Arena. Stadelman, 3-pointer off the mark, rebound. It's off to Watson. He's off to the races. He gets it over to Gator Nichols. The clock's going to run out on this one. They do call a foul with 1.2 seconds. Maysville Panthers going to go to the state Final Four as they're going to close out the Warren Warriors. Another epic second half comeback from the Maysville Panthers.
Yeah, 32-17. halftime, Warren lead. Looked pretty bleak for the Panthers, but wow, what a second half effort by the Maysville Panthers, Dave.
Gator Nichols going to shoot 2 free throws. This is just icing on the cake for the Panthers. Gator Nichols on another Browning Auto Sales free throw, and he's short on that one.
His heart's beating so fast right now, Dave. He's lucky to hit the rim.
Yep. Second free throw now, 72-64, 1.2 seconds. Free throw up, and that one is going to roll off the front iron, and that is going to end this basketball game. Look out, Dayton. Here comes Southtown as the Maysville Panthers have defeated Warren Warriors 72-64 to advance to UD Arena next Saturday. They will take on the winner. I had it written down here somewhere. They'll play in the state semifinals against the winner of Rocky River Lutheran West and Shelby in a game that was being played at 4 o'clock today. I'm also going to mention this. The game just ended. The video of this basketball game is now available and up on our YouTube site, YRPtv. You go to YouTube, look for YRPtv. That is our YouTube channel. The game right now is available for you to watch. So spread the word. You folks from Southtown that are here at the game, when you want to get home and relive the whole thing, you can watch it. It's on YRPtv YouTube channel. We're the only local people that offer free video stream for people to watch. Brett Klein, our video producer and producer of all things, does a great job for us. He's making sure that's up for your viewing pleasure right now. As for me, we will take a very quick break. There's going to be an award ceremony. We'll be back for that. You are watching regional tournament action on AVC Sports.
Are you still trying to find a car that fits your lifestyle? How about a dealership with a 5-star review? Look no further. Browning Auto Sales is driven by dreams and shifting expectations. They have friendly and honest service that is truly making every mile a memory. Located in South Zanesville, Ohio. Call or text today at 740-683-5835. You can also check them out on Facebook at Browning Auto Sales.
We are all suffering from high inflation every day, but at Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture, we're going to help you save. You can stretch your tax refund and get more for less. We're destroying high prices, long wait times, and all the rest. We have new sofas, mattresses, appliance, bedrooms, coffee table sets, dining tables, china cabinets, and even recliners. You will save big money, get the best. Why mess with the rest? And always remember, we're not like other stores.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school basketball, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful postseason. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979, Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care. Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Good Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard, Richard Hall back here at the Convo in Athens. Maysville, another second half comeback for the ages as they roar back from a 32-17 halftime deficit to win this one 72-64 and advance to UD Arena to play in the state semifinals on Saturday. Richard, how'd they do it?
Well, the third quarter was just phenomenal. Scoring 27, 5 for 7 from beyond the three-point line, and then just shot the ball really well second half. Maysville was 21 of 42 for the game. They turned the game into a free throw shooting contest when they got the lead, and they were able to knock down enough shots to win this thing. So, hats off to them for their halftime adjustments. It wasn't so much strategic halftime adjustments with the exception of the pressure, but it was a mindset. Continue the aggression, good things will happen, and that's exactly what happened for Maysville.
Well, right now the video is up, and the awards presentation is going on here as Maysville receiving their regional championship medals, and they're also getting a team trophy. Warren, while we were on commercial break, they got their medals, runner-up plaque. Can't say enough about them. They're a well-coached team. They do a lot of really nice things on offense, but they just fell victim to another one of those Maysville avalanches where, man, they just got rolling. The threes started going. The turnovers started getting created. And once they got that roll going, there was no stopping the Maysville Panthers. I'm sitting there at halftime thinking, do they have another one of these in them? And by golly, they did.
Well, yeah, and you look at, Alex Bobb had 20, but, Gator Nichols was 17, and, Watson with 14. And just the balance of that team is why they're regional champions.
Well, really excited. This is my 9th broadcast of this basketball team. And, there's going to be a 10th because we're going to be at UD Arena on Saturday. I'm super excited to get to go and cover this team again. I love these kids. I love the way they play. They're just hard-nosed, and I'm really just super happy for Dave Brown. He's a Muskingum alum. I'm a coach at Muskingum now. Dave is an alum. He played basketball at Muskingum. He was a good player. Just super happy for him. He's been really supportive of our program at Muskingum, and has just really done a great job coaching his team. And boy, whatever he's done at halftime, the last 2 games has been amazing as they have been able to turn around these second half deficits and get away with a win.
Dave, I think this is maybe my 3rd or 4th time with you covering Maysville. And one thing that I'll say about the Maysville Panthers is regardless of what the score is, their demeanor doesn't change. Right. They don't panic.
Right.
They don't get too excited when they're ahead. They just kind of play basketball, and their demeanor didn't change. Even when they made their run, they still stayed within what they were doing well, and they changed the attitude. They changed their mindset a little bit, but they never panicked at halftime. You could just tell when they walked off the floor in their mind this game wasn't over.
Well, I'll go through the scoring breakdown. They're taking some pictures. Normally, we try to talk to Dave Brown, but he's got a lot of things going on down there on the floor, and I don't want to take away from this moment with him and his team. We really won't count on him coming up here talking with us because they still got to cut down the nets. They've got to do a lot of other things. But I know he's always been more than willing to talk with us, but we just need to let him enjoy this moment with his team today. Maysville, I'll give you the Warren scoring first. For Warren, Stadelman had 16, Wells with 6, Trent Taylor with 11, Lapardis 2, Cressy with 6, Elsie with 3, Seeley with 4, Cochran with 5, and Connor Berry with 11, a total of 64 points for the Warren Warriors. For the Maysville Panthers, Gator Nichols with 17, he had 2 at halftime. Wesley Armstead with 14, he had none at halftime. Alex Bobb with 20, he had 1 field goal in the second half, but 7 free throws. and he hit all of his free throws in the fourth quarter. Cohen Fink added a bucket tonight. Kane Rohrig had 5 points, none in the first half, 5 in the second. And then Jordan Watson, 2 points at half, and again, he turned it on in the second half. He had 12 more in the second half for 14, and that is a total of 72 points, which gets it done today for the Maysville Panthers, as they're going to play the winner of Lutheran West and Shelby. That game taking place at the same time this one did today. Don't have a score. I think our man Brett is possibly looking for a score on that one right now. So, again, our sponsors today, Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Lowe's Bargain Barn. Shelby just beat Lutheran West, so it's going to be Shelby versus Maysville. Stoney's RV, it's their first ever regional championship. I think this is Maysville's first ever regional championship. So, hey, 2 teams newbies at the state tournament. Where was I at? Lowe's Bargain Barn, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Patriot Companies, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Custom RV Service and Repair, Shriver's Pharmacy, Kokonis Furniture, Browning Auto Sales, and Lock 9 Pizza. We've got a player of the game, and we talked about it, and Richard said in the pregame, very much so, he thought that Gator Nichols needed to come up big for the Panthers, and he certainly did in the second half, as he scored 15 in the second half, and he is our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. So congratulations to Dave Brown, the Maysville Panthers. They'll be playing Shelby on Saturday at the state tournament at UD Arena. My man Brett Klein, we're not sure about an offer of video. We believe that's probably not going to be in our cards, but we will have radio coverage on that one for sure, and it'll probably be again on NASH Icon 98.5 and 107.9. Again, we certainly appreciate everyone that's tuned in, if it's been on the radio, if it's been on our live streams, or you've been back at, we found out Thursday, we put the game on as soon as the game ended, and coming down here, Brett checked, and I think we had over 1,800 views of a game that wasn't live. People went back and watched it. We're going to have a lot of people that are going to go back and watch this one today. Maybe they'll just pick it up at halftime. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people wanted to see Bob's shot, so that's why I think a lot of people they went to YouTube and they're like, all right, get me to the end of this video because I want to see Bob's shot. But Maysville, again, just a tremendous team effort. Just a super effort in the second half. They turned a bleak situation into one where they are right now cutting down the nets here in Athens. Phew. MVL championship, district championship, and now a regional championship. What a fantastic season here, and it's still not over. Dave Brown, when we've talked to him, he always says, we just want a couple more days with our seniors. Well, Dave, you got another week for sure here, because you don't play till Saturday, so you've got another week, and I'm sure that they're going to make the most of it this week, get ready to play in the state Final Four. Boy, we've talked about this. It is so hard to get there. We were naming, you and I, having, we won't say old, we'll say more experience. We were talking about coaches that were fantastic basketball coaches, had great teams, and they never made it to the state tournament. And you got to have a lot of things happen right for you. And one of those games we talked about, you got to win a game that maybe you shouldn't have won. And that was Thursday night because Hartley led the entire game. Maysville didn't lead until they made the banked in 3 from Alex Bob at the horn to win it. So congratulations again. It's so hard to get there. Don't know if you understand exactly how hard it is, but it is so hard to advance to the state tournament, and Maysville has pulled it off here with just such a great team effort. They got a couple seniors in the starting lineup, 3 sophomores, just a fantastic job by Coach Dave Brown again and his staff. Great guys, they work hard at it, and you're happy to see them be rewarded. We are going to leave, but I believe the video is going to stay up because Maysville's cutting the nets down. We're going to keep the video on, says Brett. And we certainly appreciate Brett Klein here running the show from the Convo for Richard and I, and also cameraman over there doing a great job for us. as well. We really appreciate those guys working hard here for us today. So Richard and I just have to sit here and talk and look like we know what we're doing. So
yeah, just a lot of fun today, Dave.
And that's a big job for us, isn't it? We're trying to look like we know what we're doing. Well, anyway, we're going to wrap it up here from the Convo. Look out, Dayton. Here comes Southtown. They're going to be playing at UD Arena state semifinals Saturday afternoon as they have won the Region 7 championship. They have defeated the Warren Warriors 72-64. For Richard Hall and everybody here at the Convo, I'm Dave Hilliard. We appreciate you tuning in, and thanks for listening and watching Sports on AVC Sports.
I think you'll come down after this one, so just the coach and his kids. There's a couple more.
Someone who has this name, please stop down the scores table. Once again, the benefit parents can be by the pass game where you can see the team that's enrolled the game.
This has been a presentation of AVC Sports.